This game, it's a fantasy RPG, I believe. I could be wrong about the RPG side, but it's some kind of fantasy game set in African mythology. So here we are. The city of Zama. In a few hours, I'll be king. All my people are counting on me to guide them. Am I ready? Aurion and I have completed the Ngondo ritual. We've proven to our ancestors that we have a strong bond between us, but am I really ready to be a good king? Will Aurion be the queen Zama needs? Bah, I'm clearly worrying over nothing. I'm marrying those beautiful women in Zama, and my people have faith in me. I'll wander around a bit, try to relax. The Prince of Zama's last walk. Yes, that sounds good. I should go and speak with the Griot of Zama. He used to counsel my father in his moments of doubt. He must be under the palaver tree, telling stories to the children. Alright, so I can move him around. And he's next to a character, he can interact with them. The icon appears above his head, okay. Here I go. Hello! The Garden of the Odans is a rather peaceful place. All the kings of Zama rest and meditate here. I make sure that all the plants stay beautiful. Thanks for taking care of this place. My parents were so fond of it. Hello, lady? Hello, Prince Enzo. It's a big day today, isn't it? Yes, I'm going for one last stroll around the city before the ceremony. Aren't you overfeeding that chicken just a little bit? We need some chicken for the party later, so I want his last day to be a nice one. She says it so calmly. If you're going to be a king, you got to get used to harsh truths, man. Hello, Prince Enzo. If you take this path, you'll find yourself on the main avenue to the palace. Thanks. Do you always tell the prince things he should already know? Can I interact with this animal? I cannot. Alright, here we go. Royal Avenue of Zama. So did I come from down here? Oh, ah! I just got into the travel zone. Yes, that is where I came from. Watching myself enter might have been an easier way to tell that was going on. I love the sort of classic 2D stuff they're doing where I'm pretty sure he's just actually running around on a flat plane, but they're using the art to sort of create the illusion of different levels. Main Avenue. I don't want to go inside the palace. There's probably people wanting to make me a king in there. This cave is called Odan-el-Tuba. The residents of the city of Zama come to pray to their ancestors here. The Aurion is indeed tangible here. What is the Aurion? What's the Aurion? I must know. Hello. We are receiving instructions from the ancestors for the ceremony. We can usually hear the voices in here. We've never celebrated a marriage at the same time as a coronation, but it's helpful to change our customs for a new generation. Wait, who is this guy? Wait a second. Say, everybody so far has looked African except for this dude. What's his deal? Where'd he come from? Some mystical far-off place? Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, the racial diversity here is just completely off the chain. Mami Makala told me you were a little stressed. Here, try these herbs and roots with bread. You'll feel better afterwards. Oh. Yeah, I'll take all that stuff. Thanks, Elder Amaya. I have to admit, I did feel kind of ill. All right. Let's go this way. I'm avoiding responsibility. Isn't this part of the hero's journey, like running away from the responsibility initially? Oh. Yeah, you people just work in the field. I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, you go ahead and make my food. Hello. Time passes so swiftly, Prince Enzo. Today you'll become a king and a husband. As for me, I've just been a Hakima for a couple of days. What's Hakima? Yes, indeed. Seems like just yesterday we were running around the rain looking for locusts. Oh, is that what a Hakima does? Finds locusts? Hello? My childhood friend, the prince, is getting married. Well, I guess that means we must be all grown up now. Are you taking one last stroll as a free man? If I were in your shoes, I'd have run a mile out of town already. Wouldn't be doing my duty if I left the young ladies of Zama defenseless against a lady killer like you, my friend. Once you're married, will you still come and chat with us? You know, Aurion, if I ever manage to get out of this palace again, it'll be a miracle. Oh, no, it's not. I'm not addressing her as Aurion. I'm saying, you know Aurion. That's my wife. I wonder if it's Aurion, because it would be Aurion if it's a French word, but it might be like Erine if it's from some other language tradition. Too bad, we had a lot of fun together, but I guess that's what growing up is all about. Everyone has to get their own home, then. So many people to talk to. Holy crap, everybody around here is just waiting for me to talk. I'm going to talk to purple hair girl, definitely. Mama Bayaye. I could see that, I'm thinking I should be giving these people, I should be pronouncing the E's at the ends of words. I can see the dreadlocks I did are holding up still. You have a lot of hair for a boy, I find. Yes, it's Kori-Odan family thing, but I will still come and get my locks done here. When Erine does my hair, it's pretty painful. I love what just all these little windows are getting into just sort of the day-to-day life of these people. Hello, Prince Enzo. Not too much stage fright, I hope. You know, I could give you some helpful tips for the wedding night. No, that's fine. I'll figure it out. I love the look on his face. Of course, you are a Kori-Odan after all. I imagine that you're royal in every way. I couldn't say. Hello, child. Mugu tells us stories of the Zama. Oh, okay. Hello. Good day, my son. How does the future king of Zama want? What does the future king of Zama want from an old man like me? By the way, welcome, Dan31. Glad you made it. All the questions that are nagging me. Origin of the Zama. A long time ago, Zama was founded by the line of the Kori-Odan. Our stories speak of Nasser Kori-Odan, the first king of Zama. It is said that Nasser led those without walls, far from the Red Veil, a great distance from the Great Veil. Those without walls, the Red Veil. All the stories about Zama speak of it, but no one knows what it means. The stories point us toward the right questions, young king, but each individual must find their own answers. Good day. I want to ask about the role of the king. The king of Zama defends his people and guides them on the path of the Umoja, the Union. A large part of the people of Zama are made up of the Hekimas, sages, who can breathe the Aurion into matter. That's what practicing the Umoja means. So he's a magician, basically. But you have to see beyond that. The Umoja is the one way of living, the one way of thinking and existing. It's what makes Zama a sacred place and needs to be defended by its king. The king is its protector. I like that there's sort of a religious vibe to the magic of this world that seems appropriate, and it oftentimes, like, the game, like, fantasy worlds will treat magic like it's an intellectual pursuit, like it sort of fills the role of science, but I like it better when it fills the role of religion. It's a big day today, and I don't know if I can be a good king. How can I guide others towards the Umoja? I still have too much to learn. Umoja is a path, not a destination. Be patient with yourself. You'll do your best. That's the most important thing. All right, Prince Enzo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here she comes. Hello. I have a feeling it's the Indem. The whole palace ceremonial guard is looking for you. The future queen is losing patience. Here lies Enzo Kori-Odan, king of the Zama, strangled in his bed the night of his honeymoon. Are you listening to me, your majesty? Yes, I'm on my way. I was just doing my, narration. Rabia, too, thanks for coming. Let's go. Oh, it took me a second to realize what you were referring to, Dan. But it sounds like you're entering the Undead Labs writing contest right now. I'm looking forward to seeing what people come up with for that. I've actually got an idea for another contest we're going to do after this one. I don't know if it'll be immediately after this one, but I'm working something out with the community management team to see if we can pull it off. Get people to actually come up with some content that we could end up using in the game. It's the wedding! The Zama Palace. Brothers and sisters of Zama, today the light of Maisha shines in our hearts. Prince Enzo Kori-Odan, descendant of Nasser, now becomes our king and the guardian of our people. He also brings us a worthy queen, Erine Evo. Let's see here. I gotta send my wife a text. No, that is incorrect. There we go. All right. Alderamia says, the young couple before us has fully completed the ancestral ritual of Ngondo. They have swum in the water of the Wauri and have obtained the blessing of the ancestors for us. Irene is smiling. She must be truly happy. She looks like this is the most wonderful day of her life. I hope they'll get on with this quickly. My feet are really aching. I have to keep smiling, though, above all. I really want Enzo to be happy right now. I love that. And this is why we, the four elders of Zama, who embody the four winds of Dunia, now hallow your union with the blessing of the Emoja. Enzo Kori-Odan, may the women at your side be the voice that soothes and counsels you throughout your reign, and may you both have many children for Zama. Have mercy, ancestors. Just a little miracle for a father who has only one much-adored daughter. Spare me the torture of seeing her kiss a man. What? A little overprotective. My little student is now a king. Nabi, I hope you're proud of your son, and that you're watching him from behind the great veil. You are now king and queen of Zama. May your reign be prosperous. Come here, Utama, my sweet angel. Angani, my heaven on earth. Ah! I hope that's not how I am as a father. The answer to our prayers? I just noticed the dancing women. What the crap is going on over there? They've been there the whole time. Who's this? Hakima Chouvet? King Enzo. Sorry I'm late, but on the road to the palace I saw some Ratians who were ransacking the city's huts. Looks like there's some kind of conspiracy to keep me on my feet in this city today. Do you want to handle it, Junama? It's not my task to protect Zama. I'm neither the king nor the queen of this city. What is she exactly? Why does she always make everything so complicated? Are you going to send the guards? No, she's right. It's up to the king of Zama to defend the city. I'll go. I also think that would reassure everyone, but be careful, all right? Don't worry. I'll bet it's Leoritis and his gang of robbers. Nothing too dangerous. See here. Before you go, aren't you forgetting something? What king would neglect such a delightful duty? Mwah! Ah, kissy, kissy, kissy. Yeah, Cloudcraft. I don't know if your suggestion would make it into the final game. You never know. I do sneak some weird stuff in there sometimes. Yeah, Photo Lab. That's right. Leoritis. It's really good timing. These idiotic Zamians have left their huts unprotected. Is he wearing a whole sheep? Is he a really short guy wearing a whole sheep? Ratians, may today be the best looting and pillaging we ever pulled off. Get the booty! The booty. Get the booty. What are these guys? Are those not sheep? Are those like giant rat skins or something? Where's Spariatus? Boss, you went to loot nearby the palace. Now that's the kind of thing I don't like. The plan was to stay here. Boss, I think he's coming. Why is he running? The co. Soldier, get your breath back. What's wrong with the Kalu? The Kori-Odan! Okay, I love the way they all move in a big pile like that. Cloudcraft says if I put in a secret photo lab, they'll know what it really is. Okay, that's pretty badass. Leoritis, king of the Ratians. Boy, you and your raiders have picked a really bad day for this. Enzo Kori-Odan, the new king of Zama. Old enough to start growing a beard yet, lad? I'm in a good mood today. I'll give you one last chance to leave before I beat you up. A Ratian never surrenders. Charge, Ratians! Tonight we're dining in Zama. Okay, how does this work? Okay, yeah, so folks are asking why he doesn't have any guards with him. Is he like, maybe he's just this magical warrior. You know, maybe his ancestry gives him some kind of like special abilities that make it clear, like obviously no deal to be dealing with these guys. I'm a bit rusty. It's been a while since I fought anybody, so let's get back to the basics. Okay. Okay, so left, right, and jump. X for basic attack, combo attacks. Put him in the air. RB to summon Urithi, his spear, which would be used to block enemy attacks. To summon it? Stamina decreases. Okay. Each technique requires a certain amount of AP before it's used, depending on the position in combat HUD. So I'm going to have special abilities I can use. Left stick downward charges stuff up. Okay. Our priority is to attack him from the rear. I'm not messing around today. Ow. There's not a lot of audio associated with combat. Okay, so I can hurl fireballs if I have enough AP. And I can recharge AP by pushing down. Guys aren't attacking very much. Try hitting me, jerk. You gonna attack me? Come on. Definitely a tutorial battle. So yeah, so I can turn up the game volume a little bit. As you can hear that there's subtle music going on, but that's it. And there was not really any audio associated with the combat, as far as I could tell. Right, so I gained some stuff from combat. You've beaten us once again. Kill us so we can die with dignity. Boss, personally, I don't really want to die. Silence, soldier! Don't shame us in front of the enemy. You fought well, I'll spare you. However, I'm taking back what you've stolen. And now it's mine instead of belonging to the people of this village. I am king! This is an insult to our honor. It's the same every time. Ha ha ha, they're the best punching bags in the world. Juunama was right. Keeping them alive keeps the guards and I in goo? In goo. Wait, whoa, what happened? That was neat. Who are these guys? That looks way better than me actually fighting. I'm not fighting right now. This is just happening in a cutscene. Whoa, somebody had a lot of fun animating this. I wonder if I will get to have fun playing it. Operation Panther aborted, moving on to the Rhino phase. These guys are attacking Zama? What's happening? The orders are to capture the target alive. Get him! The target? I don't even know who you are, but nobody attacks Zama without incurring the wrath of the king. Come here, I'll give you no quarter. Cloudcraft says he will be sorely disappointed if those animations we just saw are not actual moves that you can do in the game. I think I need to explore a little bit more what my options are in combat. Remember to replenish my stamina and health? Oh, I've got items. So, okay, I can use those. Ah, okay. So my health is green, my action points are blue, my stamina is purple, so I can use all the right stuff for those. So I've got left for green, up for action points, down for stamina. Okay. I'll have to dodge around to hit them. So, okay, RT is my dodge. Okay. Protects immediately after an actual progression form a penetrating hit. He'll stop the projection with an elbow hit. Okay. So, okay, I need to watch my stamina meter to make sure I can still do it. Hits can break down enemies' guard. Also paralyze them for a short time. Bosses are not affected. Hold down and release X to perform a charged hit. Okay. Okay. Surrender! Oh no! Ah! Stop it! I like the mobility. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Seraph, actually. Only it actually uses the opposite trigger, so all my habits are gonna be wrong. Ow! Jerk. Yay! 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 Oh, we leveled up to level 4. Oh, crap. Did I forget to update the... Of course I did. People came in and said this is not Shadowin. Of course it's not, because, yeah. I'm sorry, everybody. Hold on, I'm updating my Twitch stuff. What is this game called? Aurion? Aurion, Legacy of the Kori-Odan. That's what I'm playing. Update. Okay, anybody new who comes in is gonna get the right title. Sorry about that. I can make out Ju'unama's Ara. I can't make out Ju'unama's Ara either. She's never here when I need her. Seems like the Kalus have grown, and I should speak to my wounded soldiers to find out what happened. Whoa. Those guys are just on their faces. Kalus are purple gourds that contain information or items? When the helicopter appears over the end zone, press X button to interact with the Kalu? What? What? What are the... I'm very interested in where this comes from. Huh, okay. What's this up here? So it's like I'm talking to the Kaloos. You okay? Oh, he's just dead. I'll take his stuff. Well, those cows are amazing. Those are the best cows. Pardon me, King Enzo. There were too many of them. Protect Zana. You fought for Zama. Watch out for the rhino. Rest in peace. Okay, these guys have the most humiliating death poses I've ever seen. Raiden Uni says, bring in the sexy guests from yesterday. What you might know, Cloudcraft Games, is that Raiden Uni is Matthew Bozarth, who was one of the sexy guests from yesterday. So, thanks, Matthew, for pointing out that I had totally forgotten to update my Twitch information. Okay, so... that's interesting. So should I... Is this the direction towards the palace? Oh, another clue! Clue! Clue with stuff in it. Got so much stuff now. What's going on? Oh, gotta defeat some guys. The lion cub has escaped the net. I repeat, the lion cub has escaped the net. Turtle shell maneuver. Barricade the stairs. Reinforcements are coming. I want to block the way through. I have to get through. All right, here we go. It's really interesting to see. Okay, so there is audio. It's just really quiet. And yeah, the music, which is already quiet itself, kind of overwhelms the audio from combat. You can sort of barely hear it. I'm not sure why I was doing that. Yeah, Cloudcraft was kind of wondering why they're using sort of radio code language when they're talking, given that these are ancient people. All my guards just die with their butts sticking up in the air, and apparently I'm reaching into their butts to get loot. Oh, more guys. Get out of my way. Okay. Ntaba Boa formation. He must not get through, or the rhino will make us pay for it. The rhino? Is Aura? No, it couldn't be. Just my luck. Reinforcements. Oh, all you jerks. So far, combat hasn't been that challenging. So maybe I'm not too worried. I'm gonna make them pay for all the Zombians they've killed. There are two group leaders this time. I have to stay focused and get the timing just right. I do? Ow! Whoa! I don't know what he's doing exactly. There we go. Oh, did he hit me? All right. They told me that I can't gain height with the dashes. I think the dashes are only horizontal. The astral projections are only horizontal. Oh, wait! But I thought I beat up all these guys. There's not too many. That was easy. I spent years training you, King of Zama. Ju'unama? What's Ju'unama doing? Nothing. Oh, there she is. Do we have to play as her? I hope we get to play as her. So, the combat that they animate is so much cooler than the combat I actually get to participate in. I want to play that game. I don't know, Cloud. Okay, I'll try it, Cloudcraft, just in case it does work. Wait, did I just leg drop that guy and split him into multiple people? Is that what I just saw? Apparently that's how these people reproduce. Apparently they're already in the palace. Yes, I'm so worried about Arena and the people of Zama. They spoke about the rhino. You must have felt his aura yourself as well. If it's who we think it is, what do you plan to do? I don't understand what's going on in his head, but I'll act as the King of Zama should. Huh? His Aurion is pulsing more intensely than yours. Don't let your guard down, whatever you do. You never confronted any other Aurionics except me. Guess kind of like being a psychic? An Aurionic? Aren't you coming with me? I was counting on you to lead the Zamians to safety. I told you, I'm not the King of Zama. I'm not here to defend your city. My debt to your father, Nabi, is paid now that you've ascended to the throne. So why are you here? Why did you help me if Zama means nothing to you? Help you? I wasn't trying to help you. Those soldiers attacked me when I was getting out of the city to go on my way. I thought the palace was safe before, then I felt the Aurionic vibrations inside and realized it wasn't. After all the years you've lived among us, you're leaving us when we need your help the most? I don't feel I owe you anything. I trained with you all these years so you could handle this kind of situation yourself. Ugh. I don't understand. But the most urgent thing right now is to save Irene and the Zamians. I'm disappointed in you, Ju. The cowardliness is not like you. After this fight is over, we'll need to have a little talk together. I'll be gone, she says. Go and grow strong. I'll cover your rear, son of the Odanis. So is she just acting like he's on his own so that he'll, like, learn and get stronger and fight better? Once again, men will dance the dance of death. Nabi, it seems the answer I sought is not in Zama. Namayode the Bwanga hummingbird? So the rumor was true, you were in Zama? We're going to capture you? Capture me? I'd like to see you try. Come dance with me. So she has secrets I don't understand. Zama Palace. Oh no, bad guys. The elders are in trouble. Tell us what the Queen of Zama is. No Zamian would ever betray the Queen, you filthy scoundrels. You can strike us down if you want, but our spirits will never yield. We'll find her eventually. Our guides are searching the palace, then we'll teach you how to obey. Cloudgraph says, I want to play her. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm not too late, it seems. King Enzo, we've let you down. You did your best. No citizen of Zama got killed. I'll take over now. Pretty sure a lot of the guards got killed. Oh, they don't count. They're just guards. Irene isn't here. She must be safe somewhere in the palace. You. I sensed your aura near the palace, but I really hoped you'd... Who is this? Explain yourself, Ngarba Evu. heir of the Avus and my brother-in-law. Yeah, wasn't Avu the last name of my wife? Enzo Kori-Odan. We were able to get by the guards at the entrance. You've become stronger than I expected. Stop messing with me and answer me. Why are you attacking Zama? My father Nabi sent you away to train so you could help me protect our city. Yet the very day I marry your sister, you return as my enemy. Explain yourself. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That is a crazy sword. Enzo Kori-Odan, King of Zama, this is a coup. Acknowledge my authority and you will be spared. Authority? You're planning to take control of Zama? No Zamian will follow you after what you've just done. A king's role goes beyond mere acceptance. The Kori-Odans have lost sight of the real issues of this world. You're no longer fit to lead us. This world is vast, too vast for the city of those without walls. You dare betray and show no respect for our Umoja. I don't know what happened to you, but your little coup stops right here. You're gonna fight? King of Zama, I find you guilty of treason, and I myself will mete out the justice of the ancestors to you and your army. You dare judge me? Smash. Like your father and your precious ancestors, the Kori-Odans were always stronger in word than in deed. Here we go. Combat. So yeah, apparently it says that no citizen was killed. I guess guards don't count. And, oh, let's see here. His combat style. He uses the Rabja style with rapid and powerful attacks. I have to strike when he lowers his guard. Focus my arm and face him with my legacy techniques. Okay, so... okay. Formation... The LB reveals the Aurions and shortcut. The Aurion shortcut HUD if it's not invisible. Depending on which position it's equipped in, you can use the corresponding directional button to focus it. Okay. Oh, left stick and Y, okay. In Aurionic mode, your AP decreases over time. Okay, let's see. Ow. Okay, so what do I do here? Smash. I keep stopping to talk. You have progressed. Nama has trained you well. But it is not enough! Come then, let's find where your limits are. Okay, you're right, I can go diagonally. Trying to figure out how to... Oh, I'm all out of stamina. Whoa! He's pretty good. Oh, man. Ow! Who broke my guard? Well, that seemed... So this, like, elbow hit thing that I do... Whoa, what is this? Ow. Whoa, he just annihilated me. Was he supposed to annihilate me? What was that? You're pathetic, Enzo. Your Aurion is still immature. You haven't built up any ultimate legacy yet. This sounds like Dragon Ball Z. It's like African Dragon Ball Z. Immature Aurion? You're a perfect representation of Zama, inward-looking and ignorant of your own limits. Your ancestors were exactly the same. It's up to me to save us from such weakness. Today I defeated you before our people. Submit now and acknowledge the fact that I'm the only one able to protect this city. I might be beaten, but I'll never submit to you, Ngarba. You think you're a hero? You're all misplaced pride and naive idealism. These guys love to talk. It's not for pride's sake I refuse to give in, Ngarba. In fact, perhaps you're right. Huh? Even this morning I felt I wasn't up to my role as king. Perhaps history will remember me as a king of Zama who wasn't ready for his duties yet. I don't know what worked this change in you, and my Aurion may be weak, but you and I are Aurionics. However, Ju'unaba taught me at least one thing. When two Aurionics clash, their Aurions resonate with the combat and show what their souls are like. Our duel is an Aurionic communion above all else. Man, there's a lot that I don't know that's going on here. I am heir to the honor of the Kori-Odans, and I don't submit easily to my enemies. Honor? All I see is selfish pride. You're ready to die for convictions you haven't even chosen yourself. Dan says it's not quite like Dragon Ball Z because I didn't spend 5 games yelling and charging up. So be it. In the name of Aurionic Communion, I'll answer your honor with my revolution. He's recharging his ultimate legacy. I'm hurt. I won't be able to dodge it. Oh no. Oh no. Adieu, last of the Kori-Odans. Stop! Irene, no, get away! Hello, brother. Irene, this wasn't the gift I was hoping for on my wedding day. That's all you have to say? I think I deserve more than this, considering all those years growing up together. Sister, I'm doing what must be done for the good of Zama. Now step aside. If you're planning to kill the king of Zama, then you'll have to kill the queen, too. Irene, get back! Enzo, you should have remained in hiding. Zama will need you if I'm no longer here. For the best when facing the worst. Have you forgotten? We promised each other after the Ngondo that we would face everything together. So get up and protect all of us like you swore you would. I'm with you. For the best facing the worst, huh? Irene, you've made your choice. People of Zama, my path is the way of tears and blood. I'm ushering in a new era that's worth sacrificing anything for. Not a very good sales pitch. Irene, whatever happens, continue to heal me. Okay. Enzo is going to attack. Ancient kings of Zama, my ancestors, lend me your aid in this battle. I'll give everything for our people. Cloudcraft is pointing out there's a lot of exposition and not as much showing, especially not showing through actual gameplay. It feels like the gameplay is almost kind of separate from the actual events of the story. Enzo is overcharging his Aurion. I have to stabilize him. Ngarba! Yeah, this is basically Dragon Ball Z. It's African Dragon Ball Z. I focus my Aurion, I might be able to go beyond my limits while manually increasing my AP? What? That's exactly what I thought. Must be price to pay. It's not what's important right now. What's going on? This gets so complicated. During an Aurionic charge, there are many times when he exceeds normal limits. It's called breaking the limits. At this point, Enzo experiences an increase in his performance. Okay. Okay, sure. I think... Man, you fill your AP and exceed your limits. I can heal you. Just use the combination from the menu, my menu, bottom right. Okay, wait. So left stick up and then left trigger, and she'll heal me? Oh crap. I need to figure out what the crap is going on. All right, I'm turning on my thing. Is that all you've got, Enzo? Ow. Don't hit my wife! Right, so LB, LT, is it? Oh no, LS up and LT. That's how I'm supposed to be able to use her abilities, right? Yes, okay. So I just triggered her ability. I can also eat stuff. Faru Ramsha! Oh, hey. We got him! Yay! 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 So Dan was complaining that having this guy be called the Rhino was kind of inappropriate because rhinos don't really jump. And then he read up on rhinos and was like, never mind, they can. Over small logs and such, but not super high. All right. We're getting close to the end of the hour, so I think this might be the last thing we do. Just maybe follow up with a little bit of story here. Wait, how are you still alive? I just murdered you in front of your sister, my wife, for ultimate awkward marriage. Oh no, no. Other way, other way. Haha, the power of marriage defeats the power of in-laws. I think we won. We did it. Now let's deal with... She should feel bad about my... Oh, here we go. Oh, my body. I can't breathe anymore. Chamber of Figuille. Possibly Figuille if it's French. No, wait, they pronounce L's in the ends of words, don't they? Irene! I don't know this place. It's not in Zama. What happened? Irene's outside. Running around. Oh, let's pick up this thing. It's a Kaloo! Want a Kaloo? Man, very, very sensitive areas where the buttons are. Okay. I found some Yotas! Yotas! I found Yotas! Yay! I love Yotas! Yotas are the best! Woohoo! Yeah! All right. Let's save. Right here. Oh, do I need to save? Oh, that's the autosave slot. There we go. And let's quit. Well, that is a fascinating game. Definitely, you know, you feel like it was made by probably a small team, you know, without a whole lot of, you know, money or time. They're trying some interesting things. They designed a very complex system, possibly a little bit too complex for at least for the rate at which I was learning it. But you know, and there's definitely something from, you know, the feedback of combat, like the texture, the tangible side of combat. You know, I wasn't really feeling it. The hits didn't feel that hard. That the audio wasn't really coming through. But there's I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things here, and really, just this exploration of a completely different sort of world than I usually see in fantasy games. It's pretty interesting, especially seeing sort of the parallels, like noticing that like Cloudcraft was just pointing out again that like feels a lot like Dragonball Z. So it's like it feels like this sort of interesting melding of different cultures that you don't usually see influence each other. So this has been fascinating. I'm glad I played it.